My name is Dr. Stefan ROTHER. I am a researcher and lecturer at the University of Freiburg in Germany, but my current position is I'm Director Germany of the MIASA Institute for Advanced Studies in Africa, shortly MIASA, that is based at the University of Ghana in Accra, and we are a co-organizer of this event, so I'm participating, representing and enjoying the debates. Especially in the West, if we call it like this, we have a very narrow perspective on migration and a lot of terminology is being used uncritical, right? And a conference like this here helps us to look at blind spots, to reframe the terminology, to look into indigenous, local, national meaning, to go deeper into these aspects. So for example, one presentation we heard today was talking about displacement within the country. Everybody thinks displacement is taking place at the border, but there's also the internal forms of displacement. Or we had a very provocative quote in one of the presentations where one person said, "Thanks God for terrorism." And that meant she was displaced, but she got a kind of support which she would not have received otherwise. And there's a local dimension to it, because as we learned, people in the place were supporting her already, and then the international donors come in, and there was some inequality arising from this. So that's one of the many examples where international aid is not acknowledging the local dimension, and I think we can learn from this. And also we have to go back in history, global history, to see how developments came about. Well, I would say it is very much in line with the philosophy of MIASA. We are not an institute of African studies, we are an institute for studies in Africa. So our philosophy is to bring people together in Accra, in Ghana, to talk about African issues and politics. And we call it like the spiritus loci, the atmosphere of the place. That means it makes a difference if you're sitting in a conference room somewhere in the West talking about faraway places, about fieldwork of research, or being here. And being here means we are still in a very privileged position as academics, and I'm aware of this, but still we are a bit more confronted with the beauty of this place, but also with the challenges of this place. And it also helps, we have researchers from 15 countries here, very different backgrounds. We have kind of a Pan-African perspective. We see the differences, and actually many of the participants are kind of academic migrants themselves. So they have traveled to teach, and they bring their own experience into this debate.